Hello. We will begin our walkthrough of how to deploy our Robot Shop application on Google Cloud, and we'll show it working. So now we're bringing up a Vagrant VM so that we have an isolated environment to work this deployment from. The virtual machine has been created already now at this point. We're generating a pair of keys for authentication. And now we can start deploying or requesting the infrastructure from Google Cloud with Terraform. We have 8 VMs in total. And because of this, we have a special playbook for updating the inventory with the output from Terraform.
And now we are running some series of commands. We are running several playbooks to configure several parts of our system, from the backend services to the payment services to the monitoring systems, and also the Jenkins the part. And we would like to mention that this command should be run at the end of everything. So the Ansible playbook, Ansible GCP Jenkins should be the last one to be run in order for Jenkins to work.
It can also be run at the start like we're doing here, but run it again at the end.
Yeah.
So at this point, the robot shop is running. We are logging in, and we have the parts being provided by the shop backend service, microservice. We have 3 sections of parts. We are adding some to the cart, and now we're shortly going to finish a purchase. This is our cart, and we're proceeding to checkout.
So this is the checkout phase where the user can insert its data in order to proceed with the payment. And for testing purposes, you have to insert that specific card number and expire date and the code for the card, because are the values that are populated on our database for the payment.
So our user has completed a payment
Exactly.
successfully. And now we will show how to set up Jenkins. So we begin by retrieving the admin key from the virtual machine itself. That's how it is set up. And then we will access the website at port 8080. And just paste in the contents of that file. We install suggested plugins. This will take a little bit.
Jenkins as an admin. As you can see, Jenkins is ready. And now we are going to insert our GitLab credentials here in order to access the repository for the pipeline. As you can see, we are adding credentials. The username must be the GitLab username. And the password is an access token that is generated inside GitLab itself, as you can see.
We
And
treat
now,
the
exactly.
API permissions. Now we're ready to set up a pipeline. We'll do it for the payment module for now, but this can be done in the same way for login as well.
Correct one. And so the pipeline is properly configured, and we are building it right now. And as you can see, the pipeline succeeded.
Which means that test passed, build passed, and it has been deployed. Another feature that we have in our system is monitoring. So we are now going to check the Prometheus server, which is running on the same machine, just different port. And these are all the machines that are connected to it, and from which it is pulling the monitoring stats. And to visualize all this information, we will use Grafana, which is running at port 3000.
On the same machine as before, so just the port was changed. And as you can see, we are going to the dashboard section, and we are going to create the dashboard. We are going to add a data source, and the data source is the Prometheus that we showed you before. Here we will run it as a local host because it's running locally on our machine. So we are just going to put the right port, and then we are going to save. And now using Prometheus as a data source, we can see here a chart.
Yes. So we have some default metrics from Node and from Go, which are the languages we used. And we also have our custom for requests, which is HTTP request total and HTTP response duration.